And what a journey it's been for former Pilot pitcher Austin Bibens-Dirkx. After a standout 2006 season on the hill for the Pilots, Bibens-Dirkx was drafted by the Seattle Mariners and began a professional career that would take him more than 11 years throughout the minor leagues and independent ball before finally breaking through to the majors.
I started practicing my signature when I was 7 years old because I had an idea of what I wanted to do, and I had to work pretty hard to get to where I'm at, but ultimately that's what I had in my head since a young age and was willing to do everything possible to get here.
People could tell at that age that there was something there. Even at 10, 11, 12-year-old baseball, you could kind of tell the natural ability that he had.
He actually came out of his shell his freshman year. He went out for drama. It wasn't just baseball, it wasn't just sports. He really loved music and drama as well as a kid.
I actually almost went into the Navy. If I hadn't gotten a scholarship offer from Chemeketa, I said that was the only thing that was going to keep me from going. So Portland came knocking. Gary Van Tol, he actually lives in Boise where I live now, and I liked everything Portland had to offer, and it was a good fit. I really enjoyed the group of guys that we had there.
Talking to some scouts after Austin got done with baseball at Chemeketa, a couple people told him that go Division I. You're good enough to get drafted, but Division I will increase your value tremendously. And that was a great option, right in their backyard, University of Portland.
My first full year, I was told, hey, you'll be in the big leagues by the end of the year with the Mariners, and a couple of things happened. They tried to change my arm angle a little bit. I ended up getting hurt, having surgery, and things went from way up here to way down here really quickly, and it was kind of an eye-opener for me. And at that point, I was like, maybe this might not be the right path.
We did have to have the talk. What are you going to do if baseball doesn't pan out? And even then he said, I'm playing baseball. I'm going to be in baseball. That's just the way it is. And so in his mind, there was never a doubt.
Last year, I start the year in Indy ball at 30, 31, turning 31. And obviously that's a very bleak picture. If you think about going into Indy ball at 31 years old, with 0 big league time, I didn't want to stop. I said as long as somebody was offering me a jersey, I was going to take it, and it meant I had an opportunity, and that's what I did. And luckily, another guy knew, threw my name to the Rangers, and they gave me a chance.
He's wanted this for so long, and his determination paid off.
It was 7:30 in the morning. I was still sleeping, and my manager called, and heart beats a little bit faster. He called and said, this is your big league call-up. It's something that he's wanted to do basically since I'd gotten to the Rangers and got to know him last year, and it's like, it's something I'd wanted to do for a long time for you, and this is your big league call-up, and you're going to meet the team in Seattle.
The phone rings at 6:30, and Austin says, I just got called up. And I'm like this, bam, sit up right in bed, and I look at Jeff. Jeff goes, what?
We all just jumped in a car and did the I-5 shuffle up to Seattle, and it just couldn't have been a more perfect situation for his call-up day.
Austin Bibens-Dirkx, his big league debut, 32 years old, well-traveled, independent league ball, just did not take the uniform off.
This is a guy that he's a rookie at the age that he is, and kind of the journey that he's been on to get to this point. He's done a great job for us, stepping in a couple different roles. A certain trust in a guy that has been around and pitched his way to this point.
Caught by Napoli, and the ball game's over.
I just remember coming out of the gates, and the whole bullpen, everybody was screaming, yelling for me, clapping, cheering. I just remember having a huge smile on my face the whole trip in. It wasn't like I need to be a Bulldog, serious, but it was more of a this is awesome type of feeling.
Throughout his entire 12 years of minor leagues, God's had his hand in every phase. I mean, and this year especially. There's a reason that it took 12 years, and there's a reason that it was with this organization, and there's a reason. I truly believe that.
Pitching at Fenway, getting a win, going 7 innings at Yankee Stadium was awesome.
0-2 struck him out swinging.
Beating a 2-time Cy Young, probably going to be a 3-time Cy Young award winner, Max Scherzer. Just the whole experience, I've tried to enjoy it. To be successful, you can't put too much pressure on yourself, and I've tried not to.
He's had a wonderful career up to this point, and we'll just hope for great days ahead for him. We'll be along for the ride too.
If you have a passion for something and you really enjoy doing it, go after it. And I get to play in this park right here for a living, and last year I was in independent ball, so just don't give up. If you really truly enjoy it and love something, go after it and you can achieve it.